Father-Son Duel is the next upcoming patch. This is one of the arc I skipped in CN, so I really can't wait to read it on Global. Now, this is going to be a side event story, not a mainline story, but I assume it's going to be very important. Now, this is talking about Kingu and his father Marduk. Apparently, Marduk is working alongside Cork. In case you don't know what Cork is, they're kind of like the police force or the government force. Well, Kingu is, I don't really know, but I am assuming he's working with the Childs of the Iron. So far, I personally enjoy Aether Gazer English dub, especially Sasanami arc as well as Amorphous. It was really fun exploring the world of Aether Gazer, but Aether Gazer's story hasn't reached its height yet. And that height is when we enter the Mash Kyrie-like and also the Tor arc. So the next upcoming story is a side story, pretty much just like the Red and Green arc of Ulcer and Osiris. If you miss out on this, you don't have to really worry about it. They are gonna add this to the side story tab. Anyway, here's the problem with most people now. Should I pull for Mother, Kingu, Anubis, Bastet, or save for the upcoming characters such as Flame Tear or even like Thor, right? Mother is a physical ranged character. He offers a safe playstyle, resembles a little bit to the Metal Gear Rising or Metal Gear Solid main character. Ranking T3 in CN, I cannot tell you anything about him because I absolutely do not have him. He's the only character I do not have, and I don't plan to pulling for him. I don't enjoy his gameplay, his ranged character, he's slow. He might be a physical DPS, but if you have some decent DPS, you can definitely skip him unless you really like him. Kingu is really fun though in my opinion. He has very interesting mechanic for an A rank character, rank at T2, but he kind of has a resemblance of Utsuki Lenka with his Jingi or God Arc. I think that's what they call in the anime. And I would pull for him if I were you. He's pretty fun to play. But again, he's an A rank character. He's not gonna offer a lot, so just don't expect a high DPS out of him, but he is still very fun to play. Anubis is also going to be after Marduk banner or between Marduk banner. He's a T3 character. If you lack Dark Element DPS, you can pull for him. He's a melee character with a wolf attacking alongside him. It's okay to pull for him. He's pretty much a mid-tier DPS. Hela and Hades is like 3 times stronger than him. With where he is, of course, getting his Functor will help him, but not worth investing since he's not like the top DPS, but I'm pretty sure a lot of you are going to be pulling for him because he looks very cool. Gameplay wise, I don't really enjoy him, he's super boring. Even Kingu seems like he's a lot more fun. Bastet is probably the only character that's worth pulling. She's a T1 A rank character, she's a support Dark Element. She also has a ultimate skill chain with a Jin A. If you already have a character like Hades, Shinri, these characters are not meta. You're allowed to skip them, but if you're new, then and you kind of need a little bit of DPS to carry you along the stories or the event or the side thing you need to do, then it's okay to pull for them. Upcoming characters would be Thor and Flame Tear, which both I really love and enjoy playing. They both have super interesting playstyle. If you have Ulcer and looking forward to strengthen her by adding a decent teammate, Thor and also do have a ultimate skill change, and they do have like interaction during the Thor arc, which is actually quite interesting. Thor is an absolutely very fun unit, but she highly requires her Functor to fully pull out her latent DPS. She's ranked at T2 while Ulcer is T1 because of her synchro buff that is implemented, but they still do pretty well. So let's say you got Hades. Hades is actually a pretty good solo unit, but when it comes to team, Thor Ulcer is actually really good, stepping alongside Hela, but you won't be getting any Gen Zone buff, so I would recommend you to slap Flame Tear for the Yggdrasil Gen Zone buff, which actually helps out Thor as well as Flame Tear. Flame Tear really isn't a must pull, but if you are new to the game and needed a decent DPS with strong survivability that actually has self-healing, it's okay to pull for him. I find him actually quite fun. He's my absolute favorite until the next banner. It's also a flame unit and actually outclass everyone in the top DPS department. When 2.0 hit, we are introduced with Jingu. She out DPS everyone, and heck, you'll be given 1 copy of her free and 2 copy if you finish the event quest, meaning you'll be able to double as her and almost triple as her. And she is also available to pull with the yellow tickets. Now Anubis is also available for yellow ticket, but you definitely want to save this one for Jingu. Jingbu is something that's so impressive. She has a skin I did not get. I kind of regret, but her DPS is actually quite insane, so that's pretty awesome. Shinri is getting a rerun as well as her skin. This has been confirmed, but in the future she also has a JK outfit, which I actually bought and kind of regret because it does not have any effect. Shinri did get a buff, and since I main Shinri ever since day 1, I play her every single day. I know the tier list said that she's T2 in the CM, but for me, she's at least stronger than Hades if you know how to use the Shino modified mode or the Gen Zone buff to your full advantages. As you all know, by the time the Shino modified mode ended, it will deal some sort of damage multiplier, and Shinri actually gets some sort of a scale damage boost multiplication to make her skill 2 even more viable, her Thunder Strike even more stronger, her Desolator, I don't know what's it called in Global. She actually hurts a lot, but she still functions the same. If you miss out skill 3, she's like not worth to even like have. If you just have to practice your timing with her. So in my opinion, she's actually stronger than Hades, but weaker than Jingbu and Izanami, which are the 2 new DPS. Aside that, I don't think there's anyone that can outclass her. Even Ulcer and Thor are actually not as strong as Shinri and A-rank Buzembo. This is my opinion because I play them every single day. This is really my opinion. Of course, to get Shinri's synchro buff, you definitely need to double S her. Right, all the characters need to be double S if you want to like have their buff to unlock in the future. But we're not, if you're short on Shifted Star and you're saving for someone else right now. When Mitsuha banner comes, Shinri's banners are gonna be coming back. But I cannot promise you though, right? So we don't know that about that, but definitely will be coming back because she has an ultimate skill chain and they gotta sell the banner. So I say, if you're good with DPS, you're actually just wait for 2.0 character to come. If you're not, then you can actually pull for Thor or Flamethrower or even Anubis. Aside from that, I don't think there's anyone else interesting. Even if you don't have a good DPS, you're gonna be given Jingwu for free, and that's gonna answer most of your problem. But again, there's gonna be a lot more content where you require more units to actually, because you can't keep using the same unit. So it's actually very fun coming in the future with a lot of things to clear. So I hope you enjoy. I say Aether Gazer is definitely an easy game to play, but you just like every other gacha game, you're gonna be bringing more units. I think this is more like a market of how they do things, but so long as you enjoy playing around each other character, it's actually very fun. Don't think so much about meta, but think about how you can have fun and how you can connect with this character, and then you'll love the game. If you're new, I would recommend to reroll for Hera or maybe save out for Ling Guan, because the top T0 characters would be Hera and Ling Guan, so you can never go wrong with support in this game so far. Anyway, Zackie here, and I hope you enjoyed the game, and hey, it's just a gaming channel.